is not Mr. Zuma's attack is not only on Mr. Downer. If Mr. Downer is removed, Mr. Zuma will then attack the participation of other members of the prosecution team. And that is what Mr. Zuma himself says. Learned friend can huff and puff, but that's what his client says. It's volume 1, founding affidavit, paragraph 159 on page 70. This is what Mr. Zuma says, paragraph 159. I therefore seek an order that Mr. Downer be removed and or recused from conducting my prosecution because he lacks the attributes of impartiality and independence which are necessary for the protection of my fair trial right. He must accordingly be removed as my prosecutor, and the NPA director to assign a new prosecutor who is untainted by the criminal violations set out in this affidavit. It is, in my opinion, also very doubtful whether the current members of the prosecution team who have been inextricably involved in the current legal prosecution would qualify. But that's not an issue which requires the adjudication of this court at the present moment. So we know what's coming. We know what's coming next. If Mr. Downer is removed and is next in charge, the next in line is substituted, there'll be another application to remove that person, and it'll come before your lordship, and your lordship will tell that that person too is complicit in these dastardly deeds which Mr. Downer allegedly committed. He's also a criminal, he's also an unethical person, and he must be removed as the prosecutor. So the attack is, he's given notice in that paragraph that if he gets rid of Mr. Downer, he's going to set his sights on the next one in line, and then the next one in line. It's an opportunity for a Stalingrad festival, my lord. It will be a festival of Stalingrad delay. Mr. Downer makes this point in his answering affidavit. Show this, your lordship, this. It's answering affidavit, page 621. And paragraph 199.2.
Paragraph 199.
199.2.
Yes.
This is what Mr. Downer, is your lordship with me?
Yes, sir.
This is what Mr. Downer says. He says it is clear that Mr. Zuma's strategy is to frustrate and delay his prosecution in its entirety by asserting that no one involved in the case is competent to prosecute him. He explicitly states that in his opinion no member of the current team qualifies to conduct the prosecution. Therefore, my removal alone will not satisfy his demands, as he will find reasons to complain about any appointed prosecutor who seeks to continue the prosecution. 9.4. It is evident that at the core of Mr. Zuma's grievances lies his belief that the entire NPA is tainted. Consequently, even if a new team were to be appointed, Mr. Zuma would persistently claim that the entire prosecution is marred by prosecutorial misconduct.